Hi friends, welcome to Easy and Home Style Cooking. I'm Mrs. Ragini. Today I'm going to share Karela recipe. Karela recipe is my favorite. Any type of Karela recipe, I love Karela. Today one more variation with Karela, and here if you see, Karela is nothing but bitter gourd. I cut the bitter gourd into big roundels like this, and I removed inside the seeds and everything, and I made a nice hole. This should be like this, little bit 1.5 inch length. You can cut it and scoop out the seeds inside it, and these are ready here. And we are going to stuff into this peanuts and some sesame seeds, and we are going to cook this into a thick mixture by adding some tamarind juice and little bit of jaggery for sweetness. If you are cooking today this dish, you can have this after 2 days, then this will taste even more better. Just try it out. So start off with, we are going to add some peanuts first. We are going to dry roast these peanuts. So friends, here you can see the peanuts are 80% dry roasted, and now we are going to add in this sesame seeds. If you add the sesame seeds before only, sesame seeds will roast fast and your peanuts won't. So once your peanuts roasted till 80%, then add the sesame seeds. We are going to dry roast this also for a minute, and then we are going to transfer this into a blender and make a powder out of it. You can see the sesame seeds are spluttering. So friends, peanuts and sesame seeds are roasted. Switch off the flame, and if you want, you can rest this for some time and then put it in a blender. When you put these peanuts and sesame seeds in the blender, you can add all the spices, dear friends, chili powder, coriander powder and cumin powder and little bit salt, and you can grind them. I'm going to transfer this. Now add all the spices, chili powder, cumin powder, coriander powder, salt and very little of jaggery. Now we are going to blend this. You can see I blended this. You can just check the taste. It's just a peanut powder and sesame seeds, so it's slightly sweetish also. We added the jaggery. So friends, stuff this peanut powder, sesame seed powder into your bitter gourd. If you want, you can mix little bit water to this. Dry powder also, you can stuff this. You can see this is got stuffed nicely, and keep this aside. I'm going to stuff rest of these bitter gourd, and then we are going to cook them. So friends, here is our Karela loaf. You can see this is stuffed and ready. And in the same pan, we are going to add some oil, and this will cook in this oil and some tamarind water. So little bit extra oil, dear friends. And once the oil is hot, we are going to add some tempering ingredients. So friends, oil is hot. We are going to add mustard seeds and some red chillies and curry leaves. Once you add the curry leaves, just go away, otherwise this will splutter on you. And now we are going to add the loaves of our Karela. Put this in oil, and we are going to cook this in a very slow flame for 5 minutes, and then we are going to add the tamarind juice. Here I have the tamarind juice. I kept it ready. Once this is slightly cooked, then we are going to add the tamarind juice. So we are going to cover this with a lid, and we are going to reduce the flame very slow, and we are going to cook this for 5 minutes. So friends, after 3 to 4 minutes of slow cooking in the oil, the Karela, you can see this will become slightly soft. If you put the flame high, then your masalas will burn. So we don't want the masala to be burnt. We want our bitter gourd to cook. You can see this is colored one side. Just turn it, and now we are going to add the tamarind juice. Very little water. This dish will be slightly sour, dear friends, so more of tamarind pulp. And now we are going to cook this by covering with a lid, and again in a very slow flame till the tamarind juice absorbs, and it should be dry, and till your Karela, that is bitter gourd, cooks. We need to cook this dish. So friends, our Karela, that is bitter gourd, is getting ready. It's becoming little bit dark in color. I love when this is slightly dark. When this is overcooked, it will taste amazing. I keep on telling, some people, they get pissed off. Why do you repeat? But I love to repeat so that you will at least try it out. And you can see the bitter gourd has cooked This is soft, and even if you see, the stuffing inside is inside itself, it's not come out. With the moisture, whatever we added, the tamarind juice, and by covering with a lid, it has been cooked perfectly. And later on, if you want good color, then remove the lid, put the flame little bit high, and then try to cook it. You will get this slightly roasted bitter gourd. So you can see this. Wow. If you try to cut, dear friends, we should able to cut this. It's perfect. It's done. I'm going to switch off the flame, and as I told you, you can rest this for 1 day, and then if you have it, it will be little bit sour and all the bitterness will go, and you'll get all the flavors from the masala. So friends, when this is hot itself, I'm going to take one from the pan. This is slightly hot. Soft, little bit like al dente, and slightly bitter, slight sweetish, very much sour. I added little bit extra of tamarind, as I told you, because this dish you can keep it in the fridge and have it after 2 days also. So that's why I added a little bit extra of tamarind juice. And inside the masala, I love Karela. Nice preparation, dear friends. You need to try this. I hope you enjoyed this very, very simple dish of stuffed Karela. If you like it, make it, share it, and also feed your family fresh food. See you in another session with some more recipes.